Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa and today I have another gluten-free video for you guys. I did lie again. I know, just call me the biggest YouTube liar, I guess. But today I only have 3 dinner ideas for you guys. I know I said 5, but I ran out of space on this memory card and I only have enough space to film an intro and an outro. So I messed up, but I promise I am doing my lunches already. I'm filming them, I'm getting them, and then I also have other dinner ideas, and then I have also other what I eat in a days. So don't worry, I'm gonna do 5 at some point, but right now I ran out of space. I grabbed the wrong card when I was recording and I was like, oh crap, I completely messed up. So if you guys would like to see these 3 dinner ideas, then go ahead and keep on watching. So we're gonna start off with some shredded chicken. You guys can use rotisserie or whatever it is that you would like to use. I just boiled some pieces of chicken and then I think it was maybe 4 hours, and then I just shredded it up. And then I'm gonna throw it into a pot and I'm gonna add some bay leaves. I'm gonna add some seasoned salt. I'm gonna add garlic salt and lemon pepper. And then I'm kind of gonna let this just chill. Let it just cook on low, let the flavors absorb together. It can dry out the chicken, so I recommend adding a little bit of water or chicken stock to it. It's completely up to you, but I do it just so that it keeps it a little bit more moist because we don't want to dry out the chicken. And then I add about a half an onion, maybe a little bit less, just to get a little bit more flavor in the chicken. And then while the chicken is gonna be chilling, cooking, like I said, we probably do it for about 30 minutes or so. And I'm going to heat up the sauce. Now this is the sauce that I use. It's the red sauce. It's the only one that I've been able to find that is gluten-free, and I showed it to you right there. It's all gluten-free. And I just kind of heat it up just so that way it coats the tortillas a little bit better. Make sure you heat up your tortillas because if not, they will completely fall apart. Corn tortillas for us gluten-free folk, they're safe, completely safe. If there's another flour one or something that you like, I guess you can use that. But this, safe bet. And corn tortillas, never can go wrong. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the red sauce and we're gonna coat the bottom so that way they don't stick. And then I'm gonna show you a little slow and then we're gonna speed it up here. So I'm going to take the tortillas, I'm going to dip them into the sauce, and yes, that is a Menchie spoon. Frozen yogurt, love those spoons, I have them all over my house. And then we're gonna take some of the chicken mixture, put some onto the tortilla, roll it up and push it to the side. That way we can add as much as possible. And I try to tell you guys this in every single video. Please just use my recipes as a blueprint. You don't have to use anything that I have. If you don't like it, feel free to switch it out. You can use ground beef, or you can use, green salsa instead. You can use whatever it is that you like. So please feel free to switch all of it out, add, take away. You knock yourself out, whatever you like, because this is all up to you. Once we're done with that, we're gonna add some more of the red salsa on top of it. I kind of do a lot because I like them a little bit more wet, plus it doesn't dry out the tortillas that often. And then I add a crap load of cheese. So I added Fiesta blend, I added mozzarella, and then I found this habanero jalapeno type of cheese. I think I showed it in my other video. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it down below, but I love this cheese. It is so good. I recommend it. And then I'm going to add some olives and some canned green chilies. You can add fresh green chilies. You can add whatever, like I said, whatever you want. And then we are also going to add some diced tomatoes. I just chopped up a few tomatoes and then I threw that on top. Some of them, I didn't add jalapenos to it because I already have, or maybe I do. Are these jalapenos? Never mind, these are jalapenos, not green chilies. See, not even paying attention to my own stuff. But there's the diced tomatoes, and then I throw these all on top and then throw it into the oven. If you want more of a bite to your tomato, I would say take it out, take the enchiladas out a little bit later, and then add them on and then throw them back into the oven if you don't want it to get softer, but we like them a little bit more soft. Like like I said, completely up to you. And then we're going to throw them in the oven. I do it at 350 for about 30 minutes or so until the cheese is melted, and then usually I like to see the sauce kind of bubble. But then this is the enchiladas. Easy, quick, affordable. Anybody on a budget who has to be gluten-free, promise you, do this. Oh, and then we're gonna dollop some sour cream, because you can't forget the sour cream. Mwah! Beautiful. Now we're going to start off with the classic BLT. Now my husband swears that he is the maker of all makers of BLTs, so it's going to be his hands in these because I'm not allowed to make the BLTs because he has it down. So he likes to make little like bacon patties. So you'll see what he's doing right here. He like layers them up kind of like how you do a pie, I guess. And it makes it to where, you know, like if instead of doing strips onto the sandwich, it's like an actual patty. I love this. It's so good. So this is what he does. You buy whatever bacon you like. We're actually using real bacon this time. Usually I eat turkey bacon, but for this meal, come on, you gotta have the original BLT. And then we throw those in the oven and let them crisp up in there. And then he's going to cut up some tomato and shred some lettuce. And then once again, the bread, I swear by Scar's bread, it's the best one. Best gluten-free bread. We found a whole wheat one. We also found a sourdough one. I'm so excited about that. But what we do is I take them out and then I add a crap ton of butter to them. We're gonna kind of do it like how you do a grilled cheese. So we're going to butter each side and then we're going to throw them onto the pan and then grill them up. We're gonna get a little bit of, not a char, but we're gonna toast them a little bit. I don't like to put them in the toaster because I feel like when you do that, it just fucks up the roof of your mouth, and we don't like that. Wow, I said that funny. Messes up the roof of your mouth. See, can't even talk today. It's late. And now we're going to let the bacon cool. Ooh, look at that, crackling, sizzling, so good. Okay, so now we're actually going to assemble. So we're gonna put the bread down. He's gonna add some mayo. Yeah, babe, put on some mayo. Mama likes her mayo. And then we're going to add some bacon, some tomato, some salt and pepper, and then lettuce. And that is it. Super easy, super simple, cheap, affordable. All of these are gonna be super affordable, but so good. I recommend this one. Promise, gluten-free, we do not have to miss out on the BLTs. And last but not least is lasagna. I just recently learned how to make lasagna. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But it was always so intimidating to me. So I found a recipe that I love and I kind of tweak it a little bit. Like I said, you guys can do that to mine too. But what we're gonna do is add some ground beef to the pot. And right now I'm just mashing it up. It's already been cooking through, but this is how you kind of separate it. If you guys don't have one of those tools, they're amazing. And then we're going to add some onion and some garlic and kind of cook that into it and let it sit. Wow, can't talk. Kind of let it sit. And then we're gonna add some bay leaves, salt and pepper, garlic salt. I wanna say there's parsley in there. I show a clip here later soon of all the seasonings. So if there's anything I missed, just look down below and I will have everything listed. And then I use Classico. I do the tomato basil marinara sauce, and I know that it's gluten-free and it's my favorite. I've honestly eaten this since freaking forever. I just like the way that they taste, but just make sure whatever marinara sauce you use that it is gluten-free. You have to be careful on some of them. And oh, see, there's all the seasonings. So I'll link those all down below. That way you don't miss any. And then we are going to make the ricotta. So the ricotta, I swear by, my husband loves it. We're gonna add about a full thing of ricotta cheese. We're gonna add an egg. We're gonna add parsley. I just use the dry parsley because that's all I have on hand. And then we do Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper. And kind of salt and pepper to taste. The ricotta doesn't really have a lot of seasoning to it, so I recommend adding kind of a lot of salt and a good amount of pepper. So these are all what goes in there. There's ricotta, there's egg, there's Parmesan, and that's the Classico. It's kind of a bigger jar. And then we are going to layer. So we're gonna put a little bit of the meat mixture on the bottom, and then we're going to layer with some gluten-free lasagna sheets. These are all oven ready, you don't have to cook them beforehand, and that was a little clip to show you what everything kind of looks like. And then we're gonna add the ricotta, we're gonna add the meat mixture, and then we're going to kind of repeat. I actually have a paper on the side of me that tells me what layers are what, but it depends on you guys. If you don't like the ricotta, or you want to switch out some things, or you want to add like cottage cheese to it, feel free, go for it. Just make sure that when you do put the top layer of the noodles, just make sure that the sauce is covering it, because you don't want them to be hard noodles when you're done with it. And then we top it with cheese. I did mozzarella cheese, and then I want to say cheddar cheese on top also. And then we are going to cover it and throw it in the oven. I did 350 for 45 minutes, and then I took the foil off and put it back in at the top level for about 15-20 minutes, and I stuck a fork through it to make sure that it was cooked, and the fork went right through the noodles, and that's what you want to make sure. So make sure you don't undercook it, because if not, the noodles are going to come out really, really hard. But I definitely recommend giving this a try. Once again, it is affordable and it feeds a full family. Like, we had leftovers for days, and it's so good. Give it a try. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if not, that's fine. You're welcome back anytime. We hope to see you soon. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.